Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Well, good morning. It's Thursday, May 18th, 2023. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. I'm not sure you could have asked for a better day than yesterday. Started out with a bang, literally, at the Herndon Monument, and ended with a dud as the Bay Sox lost another game. But any night at the ballpark is a good night in my book. We do have a lot of news, so a lot of it is not real great, so we need to get into it, shall we? Following up on a story we brought you yesterday about the carjacking at the Giant on Bay Ridge Road in Annapolis. We had most of the details, but here they are in full. Before 9 a.m. on Tuesday morning, a woman was having her groceries loaded into her car. A 15-year-old approached the driver's side and held a gun to her head and told her to get out of the car. As the car sped away, it crashed into a police car and another car at Forest and Hilltop and continued on Forest Drive and Chinkapin Round Road, where it ultimately crashed again and finally became disabled. The suspect did try to run, but the Annapolis police quickly caught him. The suspect was found to have had a loaded handgun with no serial number. The Annapolis police charged him on a juvenile citation for armed carjacking and other offenses, and he was taken to the Juvenile Detention Center in Upper Marlboro for processing. Now, a juvenile citation generally means that this incident goes away when the suspect turns 18. Up in Glen Burnie, the Anne Arundel County Police are dealing with an armed robbery. A mail carrier was robbed at gunpoint. On Tuesday, mid-afternoon, a carrier was approached by an armed black male who demanded the master key to the mailboxes. The victim handed the key over and the suspect fled. The Anne Arundel County Police are looking for a black male, possibly in his 20s, last seen wearing a face mask, white t-shirt, and baggy jeans. Now, this is apparently a thing across the country, and the United States Postal Service is slowly moving to put electronic locks onto those blue boxes that we see all over town. If Santa was making a list of all the good bars and all the bad bars, according to the Annapolis Police, he'd have to put the Graduate Hotel, Sabre Latina Restaurant, the Westin Annapolis, Red Wine Bar, and Latitude 38, all on the bad list. They all served alcohol to minors during a recent sting and received citations. There were 14 others that they checked, and all of them passed. Hallelujah. Despite my skepticism, and I fully admit that I was a skeptic, the city of Annapolis did it. The Hillman Garage has been rebuilt, adding 165 more spaces, and it is completed earlier than anticipated. The city will be hosting a grand opening celebration on June 14th from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. with live music, swag, and, of course, free parking. Now, the free parking will be from the opening through June 19th only, and then it will be paid. The city did sign the rights to parking downtown and in that new garage over to the contracting group that built it for 30 years. There are no gates, so you must pay by the app, text, or via a kiosk. And apparently you're supposed to guess how long you're going to be parking, and if you overstay your welcome, the automatic license plate readers will either charge your card additional fees or somehow, I suppose, issue some sort of a citation. I'm not exactly sure how this all works, but I am sure we will find out soon enough. And a big old kudos to the Buckley administration for getting it done. Now, on to City Dock, which I understand will be getting underway later in October. Herndon. It really was a perfect day for a climb, if there is such a thing. At 8 a.m., about 1,000 plebes rushed the 21-foot obelisk coated with 200 pounds of lard in an attempt to knock off a Dixie Cup plebe cap and replace it with a full-on midshipman's cover. It took them 2 hours, 31 minutes, and 51 seconds to figure out how to do that, and now the mid who capped it was Chris Paris, 20, of Louisville, Kentucky. Now, folklore tells me that the mid that caps the monument will be the first to make admiral. And just like most folklore tales, it's a bunch of bunk. It never happened, so to the class of 2026, congratulations, plebes no more. And this is way far away, and tickets seem to be on sale way earlier than usual, so that's why I'm letting you know. The The 18th annual Boatyard Beach Bash at the Annapolis Maritime Museum and Park is happening on September 9th, and tickets are on sale right now. This will sell out. It always does. One slight change for this year. Instead of 2 drink tickets, it will be an open bar for the general admission tickets. Great food, great drink, great music, all for an even greater cause. Go get those tickets at amaritime.org. Okay, that's all I got news-wise. Podcast stuff. Up this weekend on the Local Business Spotlight, we have details and design from Eastport. Next Saturday, it's going to be Annapolis Party Boat. And that is a wrap. As always, thank you for being you, and a thank you to the sponsors for the Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, the Hospice of the Chesapeake, and the Maryland Higher Education Commission. So now you just need to hang tight because we have George Young from DCMDVA Weather standing by with the only locally forecast weather report you will find. And of course, Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace is here with your Annapolis Makerspace Maker Minutes. All that's coming up in just a bit, so hang tight.
It's another exciting weekend of affordable family fun at Prince George's Stadium with the Bowie Bay Sox. Get the weekend started on the 19th with another glow-in-the-park glow stick giveaway. Don't miss out on another spectacular fireworks show on Saturday the 20th. And on Sunday the 21st, it's Bark in the Park. With every ticket purchased, your four-legged friend can join for free. Get your tickets now by calling 301-805-6000 or anytime online at baysox.com. The Bowie Bay Sox. Let us be your 9-inning vacation.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Thursday, May 18th. Yesterday brought great weather to the Annapolis region, and today and tomorrow will bring more of the same, ahead of a few showers Saturday before sunshine returns on Sunday. Look for plenty of sunshine today, with highs around 70 degrees after we get out of these chilly 40s this morning, with mixed skies and low to mid-70s expected tomorrow, to be followed by mostly cloudy skies and temperatures in the mid-70s Saturday with a chance of some rain showers during the day before a sunny Sunday to close out the weekend as temperatures climb back up into the upper 70s to maybe lower 80s, 4 p.m. highs with the early expectation for next week being sunshine and mid-70s to low 80s each day, Monday through Wednesday. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. Don't forget, follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, along with our website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Did you get close to completing your college degree but dropped out during the COVID pandemic? Well, as a near completer, you may be eligible to receive money from the Maryland Higher Education Commission to finish your degree. Again, if you started your degree but for whatever reason never finished it, the Maryland Higher Education Commission has money to help you return to college and finish what you started. Go to mhec.maryland.gov and click on the Near Completer grant to learn more.
Every week, makers, crafters, and educators hold events all over the area. Highlighting some of those, here's our Maker Minutes, brought to you by Annapolis Makerspace.
Hey, this is Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes. In Bits and Pieces off of Westgate Road, the spring classes are winding down, but there's one more class coming up. On Tuesday, check out their toy knitting class with a second session on the 30th. At Blended Essentials in Severna Park, registration is open for their summer camps coming up in June and running through August. Camps include making candles, soaps, bath bombs, lotions, and more, and each camp has a different theme. At Whole Foods in Annapolis, today their Half Pint Kids Club is doing banana roll-ups with an early session at 11 a.m. and another session at 1 p.m. Then on Tuesday, their Half Pint Kids Club is doing red, white, and blue cupcakes. At Local by Design, on Saturday and Sunday, check out their monthly Annapolis Artisans Market at their shop off at Chickapin Round Road. It's a great chance to meet local artists, check out their shops, and buy some fun gifts. At Art Farm in Annapolis, continuing this week, their kids' art camps include tonight, drawing and watercolor for ages 12 through 15. Saturday, there's experimental art for ages 9 through 12, as well as kids art school for ages 6 through 8. On Monday, there's a kids art school evening session, as well as beat making for ages 10 through 15. On Tuesday, there's mixed media for introverts for ages 9 through 12. And then on Wednesday, there's their junior kids art school for ages 9 through 12. At the Anne Arundel County Public Library System this week, today, Discoveries, the library at the mall, has a Lego Build and Create monthly challenge, and Edgewater has flower printing fabric. Tomorrow, Discoveries has a pre-K art party. Then on Saturday, Crofton has Ask a Master Gardener. Severna Park has Backyard STEM, Messy Science Edition. Bushnaples has It's a Bird, It's a Plane, It's the Physics of Flight. And Odenton has STEM Saturdays, Making a Terrarium. On Tuesday, Severna Park is doing Stitchin' in the Stacks, and Severn is watching the movie Toy Story while having a craft night. And finally on Wednesday in Glen Burnie, they're doing their STEAM Club at Unallocated Space in Severn. Tonight is their virtual happy hour. Tomorrow is a DEF CON 443 cybersecurity meetup. Saturday, check out their epic LAN party, playing games all day on their local network. Monday, there's their project night, and Wednesday is their weekly open house. And at Annapolis Makerspace this week, Tuesday is their monthly general meeting, where you can stop by and check out the shop and meet some of our members. If you have any questions about the Annapolis Makerspace, the Maker Minutes, or any of these events, feel free to contact me at trevor@makeannapolis.org. And you can find links to all of these events at the Annapolis Makerspace website, also at makeannapolis.org. And whether you're making art, software, sawdust, or just a mess, chances are you're already a maker. This has been Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minute.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
The benefits of a good night's sleep are well documented. Sleeping well prevents weight gain, improves concentration and creativity, and boosts the immune system. So, what keeps you up at night? If you run a business, then the security of your computer network may be one of those things. Threats like ransomware and phishing are becoming increasingly sophisticated and pose a real risk to any business. Don't let these cyber threats keep you up at night. At Alpha, they've been helping their customers sleep better for over 30 years by monitoring in real time and hardening network defenses. And for those irritating IT issues that arise every day, Alpha's just a phone call away, helping your business run smoothly and helping you sleep better knowing Alpha is on guard. Give Alpha a call to see if they can ease your worries and help you get the rest you deserve. Find them at alphagetsit.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.